Well, thousands of federal workers are now without a job, while thousands more are worried that they could be next.
As CBS News' Jared Hill reports, the Trump administration continues to move forward with efforts to shrink the federal workforce and reduce spending.
Nearly a month back in office, President Donald Trump with a victory lap at Sunday's Daytona 500.
Our country is doing well again.
Praise from some in the sold-out crowd as the president and ally Elon Musk continue full throttle in reshaping the federal government.
I think he's doing good things. It's just going to take time.
But steep cuts in the federal workforce are leaving thousands of employees on edge. At least 1,300 people have been laid off at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. More than 1,000 employees cut from the Department of Veterans Affairs. And thousands of probationary workers across multiple departments received termination notices last week. Among them, Chelsea Milburn, a Navy veteran based in Nevada, fired from the Department of Education.
Government reform can be a good thing, but it's not good to take broad sweeping actions that don't take into account people's lives, their performance, or, their service to this country.
California-based former IRS worker Jordan Solis was one of nearly 70,000 to take a voluntary buyout with the promise of full pay and benefits through September.
To treat employees like this and to say, hey, either take this offer now or, potentially get laid off later, that was very disrespectful to most of the federal workforce.
Those job cuts now being challenged in the courts, part of at least 70 lawsuits the Trump administration is already facing. Jared Hill, CBS News.
The Trump administration is also targeting the Federal Aviation Administration. The union representing FAA workers says hundreds of probationary employees who maintain critical services for air traffic control are being let go. Many of those workers install, inspect, and maintain air traffic control communications, radio, and computer systems. Now, this move comes less than 3 weeks after a mid-air collision near Washington, D.C. killed 67 people. That crash highlighted shortages of air traffic controllers and problems with the agency's infrastructure.